Greetings, everyone. And I'm making greetings. Why I made your canal is here again. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So before I continue, my phone number remains +234 70 305 70506. Please do not flash me. Please do not call me on WhatsApp. Do not call me on WhatsApp. I try as much as possible, and do not call me after my video to come and start asking me questions based on the video. If you check my videos, for those that have been following me for a while, if I make my video, I try to explain all the possible answers to your question. But the problem with us is that we are too quick to ask questions instead of watching, listening. That is one of the major problems we have in this life. We act before we listen. So I implore you to watch this video carefully before you start calling my number or before you start coming to my inbox, because I will always tell you, go back to the video. What I have in my hands is onion bulb. Onion, this is something that you all have in your kitchen. Many a times we know who our enemies are. We know their names. This ritual is for people who know the name of their enemy. Please, if you are not sure of the name, if you are not sure of the name, please do not write anybody's name to backfire on you. Do not write anybody's name. I repeat again. Do not write anybody's name if you are not sure of who your enemy is. Instead, write my enemies. My enemies. For my enemies. For those who work against me. You can write it on a paper. For my enemies. For those who work against me. Do not write anybody's name if you're not sure. Because if you write an innocent person's name, this ritual is going to backfire on you. Do you understand? So, what you need for this ritual is onions. And another thing you need is 50 pins. 50 pin. The kind of pin you are going to use is that kind of pin used to do stitches. It's not office pin you're going to use. That kind of pin you use to do stitches. That one you use to sew clothes. You put it in, you put thread on it and use it to sew. That is the kind of pin you use. You can use small one, you can use big one, you can use medium size. It's up to you. So don't come and ask me the size of pin to use. Choose any one. It has different sizes. But if you're going to use small one, please, small one all through. If you are going to use medium, medium all through. If you are going to use big one all through. I've empowered this spell. You don't need to say anything. I've empowered it. It's because of the kind of questions you people ask. And now, before I post any ritual, before I post any spell, I try to empower it before posting. You have someone that is tormenting your life, or you know that someone is tormenting your life. Someone is also always sending trouble. This spell has been empowered that once you tap into it, all who work against you, may what they wish you return back to them. May what they wish you return back to them. Do you understand? May the tears they wish you go back to them. That is how I've empowered this. May it go back to them. All you need to do is to tap into this video. Share. Share on your wall or wherever you want to share it. Share on your wall. Share this video and then tap into this. May it return back to them. You're going to cut this onion this way, horizontal. Write for my enemies, for all those who work against me, on a piece of paper, on a plain sheet, small plain sheet. My enemies are all who work against me. All who work against my success. And you're done writing it. You fold the paper. Cut your onion. Remember all the pains they've cost you. Cut the onion end to half. Push the paper inside. Then use that pin. That 50 pin, make sure you continue pressing it in until you finish with all of them. If this place is filled up, you can still turn back and continue pressing inside until you finish. The 50 pin must go in. Do you understand? All the 50 pins must go into the onion. When you're done, keep it by your window. Leave it there for 14 days. After 14 days, you can throw it into the dustbin. You shouldn't stay in your house again. Assuming maybe you have trash you're keeping inside your house. Please, as you're throwing it into the dustbin, that dustbin should not sleep in your house that day. Take it out. You should not stay in your house any longer. If you're someone that has somewhere where you can bury it, you can also bury it. You can bury it. So, after doing this, your enemy is going to leave you the fuck alone. Leave you the hell alone. They won't want to try anything with you anymore. They won't want to try anything with you anymore. They won't want to play. They won't even want to cross you. They will flee. What you gonna hear me say? You don't do juju. That is what you'll be hearing, because they have tried and they reversed back. So try this and come back with testimonies. Try this and come back with testimonies. This is like a back to sender work too. So try it and come back with testimonies. You know, people can be very, very silly. So it's good to have yourself protected at all costs, all round. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day ahead.